And hello! We have a whole bunch of Norwegians here today because we are doing the Norwegian Eurovision songs. And I'm happy to see that there are actually people in chat excited for that. Even you, Zephyr, welcome in. First time chat. Applause for that.
Woo!
Yay. So, before we introduce what we are going to do, let's introduce the people who are going to do it with me. And let's start with who's leftmost on your screens right now, and that would be Kiran.
Hi.
Hi, Kiran. So,
Hi.
yeah, do you want to
I'm
introduce
in.
yourself?
I am Kiran. I do enjoy Eurovision. I mostly watch it on the final night. Um, I've been watching it for the last few years. I don't really have a favorite country, but of course, my homeland of Norway. I am happy to see who is going to be on stage for this year.
Yeah. Have you heard any of the songs yet for this season?
I have not. I decided to go in and do a blind reaction today.
Yeah, well, that's the way we like it. Clueless. Okay. Yeah. So next in the visual line there is Miles Baxter, a fellow pro streamer.
Yes. Hello, hello. Eurovision survivor. Not mixed feelings about your Eurovision. So we'll see how this goes. I do have an official rejection letter from Eurovision from many years ago that actually got framed. So I'm really proud about that. I know nothing about what we're going to hear now. I have no idea who has been chosen by the Norwegian government to potentially represent us.
By the government. Yeah.
But it's government owned. It is our public service provider or whatever it's called.
Well, they don't have to run this by the king though, so yeah, yeah. And I turned Miles down a little, Rexham, so hopefully we are on even ground now. Yeah.
I must stop shouting. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're such a loud fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that leads us to the final little icon up there, Tevje.
Hello.
Probably the second biggest Euro fan in this stream tonight.
That would be quite correct. So I've been watching Eurovision for ever since the Norway's last victory, more or less, and it's just the engagement has been going up and up each year, and I've been doing a lot of Eurovision related stuff on the side as well. Back in high school, I had my own Eurovision club, and we ranked all the songs, and it was quite a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm excited to be on the stream. I am going in very much blind. I've been keeping myself busy this weekend, so I didn't have to hear any of the songs. So I'm excited to be ranking them.
Yeah, same. It's been kind of weird not just throwing myself on the songs the moment they were released, but I've had a busy weekend, so I haven't really had time to think about it.
Yeah, same here.
As with the rest, or most of the rest of Eurovision season, like national finals this year, we have in Norway also had a little bit of drama. There's a trend this year with songs dropping out or being disqualified, and we joined that trend
Oh,
with two songs. We had, oh, what's her name again? Amanda?
Angelina Jordan.
Angelina Jordan, yeah. Very talented young jazz singer, was supposed to take part, but pulled out rather early to be with her friends in Los Angeles in their time of need with all the fires. And she was replaced by Sandre, who we will listen to
that's so
later on.
sweet of her.
We also had an up-and-coming star here in Norway called Lavrans, who was supposed to take part with what, according to rumor, was the big ballad of the season. Pulled out less than 24 hours before the artist reveal, so no time to find a replacement, and thus there were only 9 songs in Melodi Grand Prix this year.
At least we're keeping the trend of having 9 songs in the final. So
Hmm. A nice uneven number to annoy
yes.
everybody with OCD.
Hehe.
Okay.
But yeah, the whole rumor train of why Lavron's pulled out is also going wild, and there's been a lot of rumors, something about an Ava Max rejected song and NRK being stubborn, and there's a lot of rumors. I don't know what to believe, to be honest. I do think the reason that NRK gave that he wasn't quite ready is, uh, I think, not the full picture, and then I don't think NRK will go out with the full story. So we can only speculate as to why he pulled out so late and so abruptly.
Yeah, I've heard rumors it was because of stress and mental issues, with which would make sense with NRK and them not giving out much information since it's so personal.
Mm.
Tevye is also a bit if everyone's a bit louder, are you sure it's not just one person that's a little bit too low, Rexham? I'm gonna turn down
Turn
Tevye a
yourself
bit
up.
too. He's like such a loud boy.
Shut up.
Yeah, there.
Yes.
So is it usually 10 songs? That's the standard for
It was
finals?
supposed to be this year.
Yeah, 10 is usually the standard. One time there was 11 because there was a song being added last minute with some star power attached to it. That star power being Tor Endresen and Bettan.
It wasn't the Norwegian king who came in and commanded.
I want more old people in Melodi Grand Prix. The king has spoken.
I think they just added them on just to please like the 70-year-olds that were watching MGP, because those are like the good all-timers from like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna adjust your sounds a little bit more, and then we're going to jump into the first song. And we're going
Exciting.
to, yeah,
Which one are you starting with?
we are doing them alphabetically. So we are going to start with the just mentioned Bettan, because we have a big return this year. Our very first Eurovision winners, Bobby Sox, back again exactly 40 years after they won the whole shebang in Göteborg in 1985 with La de Svinge. They are back and they are joyful.
No way. That's fun.
Yeah. So Miles, you are the one here who's closest to remembering that win in 1985.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a Bobby Sox fan?
A fan would be an exaggeration. A casual appreciator, maybe.
Yeah. Actually, has anyone here ever heard another Bobby Sox song than La de Svinge?
I
there others?
actually have.
No.
Oh, yeah, I haven't. I really should have, but I haven't.
I have heard Waiting for the Morning, which was a hit they recorded in 1986. It was only a hit in Norway.
I think
Well, if
think
you
this
ask
was
me
an
this question in 5 minutes, I will say yes. I'll had heard 2 songs.
Yeah, you just have to wait 3 minutes because that's the length
Yeah.
time limit of a Eurovision song. But yeah, I think it's time to jump into it and see if Bobby Sox 2025 can make us joyful. And this is also the big test for you guys in the audience. You have to help me know if the audio levels and the music levels match, if you can hear us over the song. Because we will be talking over the songs. So yeah, the song is written by Elisabeth Andreassen and Hanne Krogh themselves, so it's completely self-composed song here, which is cool. Now let's hear what they have to offer.
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah.
Always shows like the talent of these artists.
I mean, let's hear the song before we agree if they have talent or not.
All right.
Joyful
I don't know about the start to this song.
It's very much a Bobby Sox song, at least. Christmas song. I'm not sure I agree fully on that track, so.
I mean, it's very clearly the type of Schlager that Bobby Sox would do.
Yeah. They're not trying to be something they're not. Reminds me of the song that plays when Melfest closes the voting lines. Okay. Maybe that was the inspiration.
I'm sorry, a tech thing here.
Did you
Where am I
spill your
supposed? No. Where am I supposed to be watching it? I was trying to.
Oh, did I forget to? I forgot to share screen with you. No, I didn't. I share screen with you guys.
There's no screen share
Yeah,
in Discord.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
wait, what-
remembered to put on the sound, but I forgot to share the screen. Okay.
I was confused. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, we better restart the
I
sound.
actually just pulled it up on YouTube because I thought we were supposed to listen to it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this makes much
I
more
did the
sense.
same.
Okay. It sounds the same as it did at the beginning.
Yeah, but the thing is, this song is not trying to be like complicated. It's basically for the old. I feel like this is for the older folks who want to. Like, I could see this being played at like party for older folks.
You mean like where I work?
Oh yeah, they would probably enjoy this.
And this
mean,
is very much dance band.
I'm enjoying
Everyone.
this, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I feel like it's just missing something.
Yeah.
It's like
they're
more
just-
verses.
Like they're fully committed to their style and it's working.
Yeah, they have a really nice voice.
I agree with the people who say that this sounds a lot like the Swedish end-winning song from 1999, "Take Me to Your Heaven," though. There's
Yeah, it's the same kind of like Schlager type stuff, I feel.
yeah, but like, that's what they set out to make, and they did a decent job of it.
Yeah, I think for a Bobby Sox song, this is perfectly fine. I could enjoy this. This feels like if you go to like these like dance band stuff, this would be perfectly fitting for an evening where people just dance around with their partners and have a lot of fun while that song is playing in the background.
Yeah.
But it doesn't scream just like anything standout.
No.
It's a good song, but it's like nothing more than a Bobby Sox song.
It is pretty. It is not bad. It is very, in my opinion, very mediocre and sort of forgettable. It sort of blends into everything else in the same genre that has the same basic sound. But it's not bad. I could dance to this.
Mm. Maybe
And I
we'll
like
see you do
the,
that at Nordic FestCon.
We will see. I do like the clothes that they're wearing on this cover, as well as the font on the title.
And
Is that they're bringing back the purple shiny dresses.
yeah, and I think they're going to be delivering this live pretty well. I mean, as late as Easter or April last year was when they performed last. and they performed La Svinga without any problems. They got a lot of hype in the crowd, and I think they're going to perform this well in Oslo Spectrum.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna rank it first so far. Do you guys think this is something we could send to Basel and Eurovision?
No.
No. It would be a funny moment if this won, but then again, then we would have to break our qualification streak, I would assume.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, well, I think this is more a song for MGP than for Eurovision, and yeah, but I appreciate them coming back after that amazing victory 40 years ago.
Mm.
I just don't like that I just didn't like the two verses. It just for like a 3-minute song. If you go to the lyrics, it's like two verses. The rest is just the chorus. I don't know. I just felt like they had a really nice voice. I wish they had like one more verse
Yeah, you can
for
only
like
do
at
so
least
much in 3
minutes.
minutes, I'm afraid.
Yeah, but that's why you drop a chorus or something like that, or not drag out the chorus.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Schlager though. They are like all about the chorus.
Don't bore us, get to the chorus.
Yes. A classic quote there from Eurovision history. But yeah, decent feedback for Bobby Socks. Let's move on next to the song that's actually the fan favorite and the odds favorite. It's Kyle Alessandro with the song Lighter, written by Adam Woods and Kyle Alessandro himself.
I actually can reveal that I actually spoke with Kyle through a friend of mine who is besties with him, and he is very excited, as far as I can tell, to do this on stage, and he has big plans. But if the song holds up, we have to check out.
Hmm. Yeah, let's see if it makes us any lighter.
Yeah.
Golden girl dressed in nice, the hardest, darkest night. You got me to dim my light, no more. I really think about your lies. Did anything to keep you in mind. You kept me hooked on your line, no more. Somewhere along the way I lost my mind. I had to walk 100,000
We're getting to the chorus already, it seems.
I'm not afraid to set it all on fire. I won't fall again. I'll bring my own lighter.
Oh,
Nothing can burn me now.
yeah, I'm not
I like the
crazy
beat a
about
little bit.
this drop.
Got a vibe.
What did you say, Kira?
I liked it a little bit. I liked the drop. I felt it. A little bit unexpected.
I'm tired of a million tries.
Why are they wearing a chainmail?
Why does it
Because
sound so Irish?
it's because he's your knight in shining armor,
Okay.
I guess.
Knight in chainmail.
I'll burn them to the ground. No more, ignite the fire. Somewhere along the way I lost my
There will probably be a dance break in this because Kyle is an amazing dancer.
Is he now? Because he did a river dance.
I can show you at the end of the stream. But yeah, I don't care for this chorus, to be honest.
I feel like in the studio version of this chorus doesn't really land, but I feel like with the right visuals, it could be hitting harder.
Yeah. Oh, here's the dance break.
Oh. I see he's bringing some folk elements.
We're bringing Rybak on stage.
And I've taken off my shoes. I wish none of this was true. but there's a fire growing too. Nothing can burn me now. I'll be my own lighter. I feel it spark inside me. I don't need
I'll be my own lighter.
Yeah.
It's a bit awkward phrasing.
I'm my own lighter.
Feels a bit like Norwegian translated to English.
Nothing can burn me.
Maybe ChatGPT wrote it for him.
I'm my own lighter.
Være vår egen lighter.
Yeah, well, I have seen him in real life, and I don't think he should get any lighter. Okay, so I'm gonna start off here with this one and say I thought this song was a little dull and bland, and I really didn't care for the chorus. So if this is the best song, this truly is not a great year for a Melodi Grand Prix.
Yeah, it's
I
definitely like
agree
mid
with you.
plus.
Yeah, I thought I heard the word derivative from Miles.
No, I said I agree with Leofan, and then I think Kiran was disagreeing with you. What I was hearing.
Well, I prefer people who agree with me.
Well,
I
then
said
you're
it
not
was
gonna like what I'm gonna
mid-plus.
say.
Yeah,
Okay, mid plus.
yeah.
And I
Yeah,
misheard.
mid plus.
You're allowed to like it by all means.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I will say there are some elements which I'm very curious about that I'm really excited to see how it will be translated on stage. And this song just screams pyro show, and well, obviously because the song is called Lighter, but I would say I prefer this over Bobby Socks at least.
Yeah, not personally, but you do your ranking, I do mine. Like, I remember hearing this song at the reference group too, and I wasn't terribly fond of it there either.
Really, because I can reveal that me and Leofan have actually heard some of these songs back in September, so we're not going in completely blind, but it's been a while since we've heard. There's 4 songs in total, I think, that we heard at that group that actually made it to MGP, and this was actually one of the better ones I thought that I heard back in September, and I think it still holds up, and I think I like it.
Yeah. I also, speaking of reference groups, I found out that one of the songs is a song I heard at the reference group back in 2023.
2023.
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. Is the same artist, performer as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah, I'm just quickly gonna shoot in Zephyr. We are not supposed to know the artists when we go to the reference group. It's supposed to be completely anonymous. We did know that this was Kyle Alessandro, though, because Stig Carlson did a whoopsie with the projector and his laptop, and we got to see the names of the artists.
Well, that was for you, but I recognized Kyle's voice right away, so it was easy for me to recognize it was him.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm hopeful for Kyle because I think this is going to be delivered quite well, considering he was basically the driving force of Umami Tsunami back in 2023.
Yeah, definitely the standout, yeah.
So he's been in this before. He's tried to win or get into Eurovision before. This Kyle guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, he pretty much single-handedly lifted a Dead on Arrival entry into qualifying for the MGP final 2 years ago. But yeah, I see in chat that people are middling on this song as well. Nice beat, not my thing, but I give it 2.5 out of 5 from Urban Banner. Rexon gives it 3 shiny Mufasa butts out of 5s. Yeah. The 3 from Zephyr might go higher depending on live vocals. He can deliver live, so that might go higher for you. Yeah. Anybody else want to say something more about Lighter?
I can see why. I think I see why people are gravitating towards this winning because there's some elements in this that give me like the potential MGP winner, but this and I if this wins, I could easily see it qualifying if it's done correctly. But considering NRK's budget cuts for the past few years, we'll have to see what they do.
Yeah. I thought I heard somebody else try to say something a few moments ago.
I have no comment.
No?
No further comments.
Well, you should end that sentence with your honor when you're...
Your Majesty, King Leofan.
walk,
Yeah,
upon,
literally.
walk upon my rowers and be mighty and be spared. Okay. Next song is Ladybug with a song called Hot as Hell in Paradise. And I'm not sure if it is this song, but there was a song called Hot as Hell in Paradise in the reference group 2 years ago. Oh, no lyrics for this one, but it's written by Anders Wrethov, Iris Severin Michaelsen, Jonas Holteberg Jensen, and Thomas Stengård, or Stengard. And I see Iris Severin Michaelsen is the Ladybug herself. So we have a somewhat self-composed song here.
It's clearly written by some familiar names. At least I can recognize Thomas Stengard and Anders Wrethov. They have written songs for MGP before.
So it's probably writing cap song then.
Possibly.
Yeah, let's see if sometimes you can tell because one of those camps have a distinct sound that you often hear in Melodi Grand Prix, and I think it's the Woods.
Yeah, Kyle is from the Woods, so and you can hear it in the production.
Yeah, but let's see if Ladybug is also from the Woods. Ooh, epic opening.
Saint or sinner, I don't really wanna know. All I care about is you. Tainted winner, bitten by a Holy Ghost. Oh my God, forbidden fruit. Easy come and easy go, pure than the
Hello, Luca. Welcome in. Better late than never. Oh yeah. I'm gonna talk about the Eeny Meeny Miny after.
Yeah, it feels like like different themes in her song. It doesn't feel like one clear theme. Maybe I like this epic opening. Then you go like Eeny Miny Mo. And then this part.
Yeah, it went from like big epic to okay club song.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even like the start of even the starting lyrics was like about the epicness, and then it kind of just even the lyrics changed a little bit. I'd be curious to read the lyrics on this.
They weren't listed, I'm afraid, so we'll have to look them up elsewhere after the stream.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Ooh, Wrexham is vibing to this one.
She has a quite deep voice, which is interesting.
Yeah, I do enjoy the beat here.
My favorite part is the choir. Wish they used that more.
Yeah, I mean, leaning on the word crucified and that dark, deep voice in the background, I feel like this song gets a lot of inspiration from Army of Lovers.
Oh yeah, I can definitely hear it.
Yeah. I'm going to address that Zephyr after the song.
Yeah. Hot in Hell in Paradise. Oh, I thought this song was called Ladybug.
Oh no, that's the
Ladybug is
artist.
artist. Yeah, I get.
Because she's a lady
Fair,
and she's
fair.
bugging you. Yeah, that song thinks it's a lot more epic than it actually is.
Oh yeah. It
Mhm.
becomes kind of a mismatch with the club beat and the epic elements.
Hmm.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see what they were going for.
Absolutely. It just didn't like it wasn't consistent from start to finish as you guys said.
Hmm.
They
Yeah,
also had this weird ad lib, the weird voice that just comes up.
yeah.
I thought that was weird and the eeny meeny miny mo. I just felt like during the chorus, like some of the bits, the voice, the ad lib, and the eeny meeny miny just didn't really fit into the song,
Hmm.
which just adds to the consistency issue with like the epicness. And then the club remix, like they're trying so they're putting so much different things into the song.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah, the
Miles.
epic choir is definitely. I'm also seeing some answers in chat. That's also what I liked the most was the epic choir and that sound, but that kind of gets forgotten as it gets into the more generic pop club mode. So not a big fan of this one personally.
No, me neither. But so about the eeny meeny miny mo part. Last year, some of you may remember we had a song called "Save Me" in Melodi Grand Prix, which also had an eeny meeny mo read the eeny meeny mo rhyme in its lyrics. At the reference group I was at for in 2023, that was for the 2024 season, there were so many songs that did the eeny meeny thing that I am absolutely certain one of the song camps had that as the daily task. Write a song featuring the rhyme eeny meeny miny mo. And then they all had to incorporate it into the song. And this is the second one to actually make it into the contest. But there were at least three more in that reference group, which did
Oh.
that nursery rhyme. Oh yeah, you
Must have
remember
been
that
annoying.
great song, Luca? Hurry up, 'cause the roof is burning, is coming down. But yeah,
I do agree with you, Luke, with the dark voice. That's what I meant with the ad lib.
hmm.
Like I felt that was a bit random.
Yeah. Have you ever listened to Army of Lovers?
I have no idea. I
It's a Swedish, what should you call it? Like disco kinda band?
It's like it's like the most bisexual dance group of all time, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah,
perhaps have listened to this song then.
yeah. And this song uses a lot of the same tricks that they do in their music. And
Hmm.
their biggest hit is called don't remember if it's called Crucified, but that's
It
like
is called Crucified.
yeah. And this song leans on that word in the same way, so there's a lot of inspiration here from that specific song.
Hmm.
But yeah, feel like we might be done with Ladybug now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. If you remember something you want to say later, you can just bug me and I'll let you talk.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Also, Ladybug is one of only 3 artists this year that is a debutante, and the next 2 are also debutantes.
Yeah.
So people have jokingly called this MGP for the MGP All Stars.
Yeah. They should just have gone all in and just had 10 returning artists. Like a best of the Stig Carlson era.
It would
Wow.
be fun if they had themes every year,
Mm.
like
I
returning artists or something else. Every song has to be about this topic.
Yeah, that's how we get all those eeny meeny miny mo songs. Okay, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce the name of this group, if it's LLL or L. But the song is called Parasite, and it's written
You see how
by
many lyrics they have?
what?
They have proper lyrics. Many.
Yeah,
Anyway, go on.
they have a lot of lyrics even. This song is written by Ben Adams of A1 fame, Jim Bergsted, probably Swedish, Nora Fasal Jabri, who's also competing this year. We'll get to her with her song later on. And Olli Åkerås, who's definitely Swedish. And LLL consists of Sofia Augusta Thorsen, Rebecca Pleim, and Elisabeth Røsdahl, none of which have helped write the song. But let's see if they can still deliver it with passion and integrity.
You be there in the shadows. Thirsty as a mosquito. No, there's no way out. They say you're bad news, and I guess I should say no instead.
Do you like the beat of this one?
Yeah, so far kind of the same vibe as Ladybug.
I prefer this over Ladybug though.
So far, yes. I thought that was just a Swedish Orly, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Yeah,
I
have you
think
never
he's talking
been...
about the E. So.
Ekeres. You hid her in the shadows. First ever. That's what it's like
Ooh.
going camping, Miles.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm not a big fan of the mosquito lyrics.
I'm vibing with this so far.
Yeah, I'm not that sure what I think of this one yet.
Kind of like the sound of it, but the lyrics are kind of putting me off a bit.
It's taking some cues from like dark and cold electronica, which I enjoy, and making it more poppy.
I think that's the best part, like the parasite part with the synth.
It's hands. It's hands, Luca. Yeah.
That one was
Yes. Alright.
That was, I would say that's my favorite so far.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna rank that as my number one so far.
I would probably put it under Bobby Socks for me.
Yeah, well, Bobby Sock was just pushed down to second on my list.
There's
Which-
a there's
which
a
one?
Well,
Go on.
there's a lot of good elements in this song, and I do actually. They actually have a really good instrumental, but the lyrics are a bit strange.
Well, I mean, the mosquito line fits in with the parasite theme.
It does fit in with the parasite theme, but it gets I feel like it gets a bit too like literal with like some of the themes and lyrics about parasites.
Yeah, I
But-
think thematically, Parasite, that works fine. The lyrics are a bit clunky and a bit literal, as you said, and suddenly they start talking about ghosts as well, and some other stuff there that I find a bit weird. So lyrics could use a couple of more drafts, in my opinion. and I wish they'd maybe taken a step away from the pop sound and a step further towards more pure club, pure electronica, that sound, because that was kind of the highlight when the chorus kicks in, when you get that sound.
This song reminds me of Margarete Berger from last year.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Wanted to reference when I said that it had this like dark electronica vibe.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am interested to see how this will be performed live because I don't think anybody here knows who these three girls are at all. So
Yeah, I think they're all new. Yeah.
so we don't know how they're going to perform live, how they're going to be singing and performing and interacting with the audience and the camera.
Mm.
So that's kind of like a hurdle that makes me it makes me a bit unsure if they're going to be picked as the winner, for example.
Yeah. Kiran, what did you think of this song?
I thought it was all right. You know, it was the beat was all right. I wouldn't like listen to it unless I was in a club and I was drunk and it was 3 a.m.
Well, knowing
So it's
what
like,
kind
all
of
right.
knowing what kind of clubs you go to, it is quite likely that you will hear this song drunk at 3 a.m. in a club.
It's a perfect fit.
It's yeah, yeah. It's fine now and
I'll
again.
be
I
sorry.
still yeah. Too much of this. I think I'll go quickly bored of it in the long.
Yeah.
If I listen to it too much.
Yeah, it does get a bit repetitive towards the end. They should have done something more in the last third. Yeah. But yeah, at least it may be a parasite, but it's not sucking the life out of Melodi Grand Prix this year. Okay.
You're kind of like the host on Eurovision because they always make those one-liners, don't they?
Well, those are pre-written. I'm all improvisation.
Even better. Your talent.
Ooh, thank you. High praise from a stand-up comedian. Okay, we are roughly halfway, people. Next is Natalien with a song called The Game. And it's written by Henning Olerud, Julie Aagaard, Kjersti Sleveland, Madeleine Natalien, the artist herself, Tveberg, and Stanley Ferdinandes. And they wrote a fair bit of lyrics here, especially 10 nights. Oh, we're doing a countdown. Maybe we're counting down to something epic because the cover art here sure looks like she wants to think like if Hunger Games was Game of Thrones.
Mhm. It's definitely giving it
Yeah.
with the name like The Game as well.
Yeah. Maybe the lyrics are like, ha, you just lost the game. For those of you who remember that.
And then the song just ends.
Yeah, and I just lost it.
Gotcha.
I played, unfortunately.
But yeah, let's take a listen to the song.
Feet don't fail me now. Eyes are locking in on me. I'll win the crowd, whispering my name, fighting through the pain, but I won't surrender. Knees are weak, it's hard to breathe. Grinding my teeth, feel the heat. It's all on me. I'm in too deep, it's coming for me. I close my eyes, count back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm feeling this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Better run, feel the burn.
Oh yeah,
I did not like this prop.
It's clearly trying to go for the triplet beat that has been showing up various places over other national finals.
Yeah.
The obvious one being Queen of Kings and Run to the Hills
Yeah.
back in Melfest.
pre-chorus reminds me of something, but I can't place it.
Close my eyes, count back from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, run, better run, feel the burn in my lungs, hear the crowd calling.
You can hear the Norwegian accent in the singing. It's kind of a throw off.
Oh, that's just charming. She's the game and you're the player.
Oh.
I mean, she has an interesting voice.
It kind of fits, I think. I feel like the triumphant victory voice she has.
Yeah, and also Rexa, I think you can tell from our lack of song commentary that the song isn't giving us that much.
Fox wants to roar with the lion.
Yeah.
And thank you for the follow, Tf Baxxter. Welcome to the Pride.
Vocals are a bit similar to whoever sings Surface Pressure from Encanto, or at least it's sort of in the same range. Should be. I much preferred the Surface Pressure vocalist, but it's a bit of a similar sound to it.
If only we could get the Lin-Manuel Miranda song in Melodi Grand Prix.
Yeah, we could hire him
Mm.
if the king commands it.
Oh yeah, Rexham gives this 2 game overs out of 5.
Yeah, there's not a lot to like. She has an interesting voice, and there's definitely some epic elements in this, but it kind of feels like another. We've heard this song before.
Yeah,
It's the riff.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. I think so far we can all agree this is not a top year for Melodi Grand Prix.
It's
So far, I
reminding me
agree.
of a bit of 2022, where not even the top songs that NRK wanted to have direct to the final were that impressive either.
No, but at least we don't have a stinker like Hammer of 4 this time, so far at least. But yeah, this song was like, I enjoyed the beat, like I like that beat a lot, but it doesn't come close to Queen of Kings nor Run to the Hills. So it's like, it's there. I'm okay with her being here. She's not going anywhere.
No.
Yeah.
No, I feel
Yeah,
I feel like this song could be like it feels like it feels the whole song reminds me a bit of a demo that's going to have like it's just a demo, we're gonna add so much more to this and stuff, but no, it's the finished song, and it feels it feels unfinished in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say it feels a bit half-baked, which means the same thing. Like their core elements are kind of there, but they could have used a few more do-overs before finalizing.
I think some of the songs that get sent to Melodi Grand Prix are songs that from people who lack the resources to fully produce and finalize a high quality song.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
can
quite
see that.
possible that this is the best her team could afford. Yeah.
Maybe. I did like the fact that if the song felt the same throughout, like when we went listen to this song by Ladybug earlier, "Hot as Hell in Paradise," I felt like it had a issue with like continuity. This song I felt was like thoroughly the same throughout, in matter of theme and song and should I say like vibes. I guess I thought it was quite all right. It grew on me a little bit, but nothing really unique with it.
No, it's like
I actually did like your voice.
yeah, it's perfectly
little
all
bit.
right. Yeah, I ranked her in the middle so far in 3rd place.
Fair.
As I mentioned a little while back, we had Nora Fossal Jabri writing one of the songs. Now we're going to get to hear Nora Fossal Jabri sing under her shortened artist
Ah,
name,
shit.
Nora Jabri.
She has a higher chance of. If she wins with the songwriting, that'd be good for her, though.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. So the song is also written by Emma Louise Gale, Nora Fossal Jabri herself, Ola Frøyen, and Ovidiu Jacobsen, who has represented Romania in Eurovision twice. The first time was here in Oslo in 2010, and that was to date the best result Romania ever has achieved. I believe it was it third or fifth, Tevje?
It was third.
Third, yeah. He's also tried as a solo artist in Melodi Grand Prix a couple times with songs that are completely different from everything he's ever given to other countries and so much worse.
So it might not bode well that he is trying to get back into MGP.
Well, we're about to find out. The song is called Sulale. I'm not sure what that means. Sometimes there's a translation, no translation of the title. Nobody knows.
I remember her talking about the song being connected to her Arabic roots, I think it was.
Yeah.
When they interviewed her, when they announced all the artists.
Yeah,
so...
I mean, the cover art seems to have writing in an Arabic language. Yeah. So let's see if she wants to take us down south and east.
You gave my eyes unconditional love. You told me why we carry life in this blood. Every lesson is found in a piece of my soul. My pedigree is a treasure greater than gold. Habibi, you tell me to be me.
Bibi.
Lately, when I see you, I see me. Arms wide, open
Well, it's
mind,
clearly
future is
some
family line, handed down
some ethnic elements in this one.
Yeah.
I got your bones, I got your skin. The past, the future, you're my kin like a soldier, fighting the right to be.
I kind of vibe with it.
Your sacrifices
Yeah,
build a little girl in me.
I kept waiting for the song to start properly, but I guess this is what it sounds like.
I'm lost alone.
Sounds more like an
A little bit different.
Sun goes down, I'll live your legacy, you know. Arms wide, open mind, future is family line, handed down.
There's no bass drum in the background.
No,
Sing with me.
Where's the club remix?
there is? Maybe that's where the
No,
bass
I
is
don't know. Where
hiding.
is it?
I got your bones, I got your skin.
Yeah, she's doing this
Past the future, you're my
chant
kin.
thing, which is interesting. But it's not doing a lot.
I kind of feel like they might be trying to go for like acoustic sound, like unplugged.
Yeah, but it feels a bit empty in a way.
It's not giving a lot.
Okay, it's building, but I think it's a too little too late.
Yeah.
Mr. Climax coming at the very end.
Yeah, Wrexham, it was picking up just before the end. They decided, oh, we need to do something. So,
Yeah, it's not that it's bad or anything. It's just like it's not doing a lot.
Yeah, no, I like I said, I kept waiting for it to start, and then it was over.
I feel like this is becoming a pattern amongst the songs where we're just like everything is lacking something.
Yeah. In this one, I feel it's intentional though that they want to go easy, like just use drums and make it sound like it might sound if you were at like this little cafe where they don't have sound equipment or big drums, just like these small handheld drums, and they're singing together.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, Urban Banner thinks it's not super fresh, but it has a catchiness to it, slow burn start. Yeah,
Well, the entire thing is kind of a slow burn.
yeah. It's Lucas' second place, so we have at least it has at least one
Hmm.
fan in chat.
It's not bad, but very forgettable again. Something you'll hear on the radio and forget immediately after.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't really have much more to say then. It's just like it's there, and uh, I'm interested to see how this is performed on stage. What elements they'll put on and how they'll do it, really.
Hmm.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see them on stage. I think that would definitely help the song a lot, feel a little bit more vibrant and like show off the song, but it's not really. This song itself isn't really giving a lot,
Yeah,
No.
in my opinion.
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Lucas says, I feel this entire Eurovision season is disappointing so far. There's only like two national finals so far that I find better than last year in terms of songs. And that's, well, I haven't been paying close enough attention to say a definite agree, but it seems probable though after what last year was like that a lot of people might not be that interested in going this year.
Hmm. And I think people have set their expectations quite high considering the quality of songs we had last year.
Hmm.
So when things are not quite up to par, people will inevitably be disappointed.
Yeah.
Especially comparing this. I mean, so far, this all feels like songs that if we had 18 songs, this would be like the 9 songs which got left in the semifinals, you know?
Yeah, possible exception for Parasite.
Yeah. But then again, I could see that it being wiped out in the semifinal the same way as, but, well, especially considering how strong semifinal 2 was last year. That was basically the bloodbath.
Yeah. Then tomorrow we'll find out which semifinal will be in this year.
Yeah, we're gonna find out
Yeah, 12:30
tomorrow.
tomorrow, semifinal allocation draw live on YouTube. But
For
yeah,
for who?
for Eurovision they do a random draw to decide which semifinal each country is competing in.
Oh, like Group A, Group B, Group C.
Yeah, there are 5 pots, and then they draw from one pot over, like one from each pot to one semi, and then they do the second, yeah, so forth.
Yeah, okay.
You can watch it at 12:30 on YouTube tomorrow. So back to Nora. I ranked her last, I'm afraid. I, yeah, this did not give me anything. And
I still am Bobby Sox #1.
Bobby Sox is my number 2. So now we have the backup song, the filler. Because when,
Oh yeah.
yeah, last year when Croatia needed a backup song for their national selection, they ended up with Baby Lasagna, who finished second in Eurovision. So, can Sondre pull the same thing and be the saving grace that was overlooked by the internal jury in the first round? Well, the song is called Vagabond, and the 3.1 out of 5 rating from fans doesn't exactly fill me with hope for that, but let's give him a chance. Oh, songwriters. Magnus Emaka Einang and Sandre Mulongo Nystrøm, who is Sondre. So yeah, at least somewhat self-composed.
If I could stay, I would, I would. I can't take this pain like I should, like I should.
I mean, it's interesting so far.
Yeah, one of the better beginnings.
Can't escape
But what will the chorus be like?
on my skin. Sleep with
Is the picture from Oslo or somewhere else in Norway?
I can't tell.
the dark, a vagabond, running from the light, a vagabond. I'm searching through the night, a vagabond, in the shadows I belong, vagabond. I cannot face the truth, too
Yeah.
there, feels like I'm drowning. Just
Yeah, I guess nice and mellow.
It feels a bit too mellow. Like there should be more, but it's like stripped back.
I kind of like this personally, very mellow lounge feel to it. So if that's the music that you're after, then this fits perfectly fine within that.
Yeah, that's a very dangerous route to go in Eurovision though,
Yeah.
because you very easily end up as background music.
And this is not exactly a dance get hype song, but more chill, relaxed hype tune.
Yeah, and Wrexham,
I definitely agree with Miles. I like this.
yeah, I mean, I enjoy this too. And Wrexham, I did the UMK songs yesterday, so you can find the vault on my Twitch page.
Maybe my fault for not knowing too much, but I don't know what a vagabond is. And I feel like, am I supposed to know what that is? That's not a common word.
It's like a wanderer, homeless wanderer.
Okay. I feel like that's like maybe a little bit rough if you don't know what that word means.
Yeah, it's not. It's giving very chill vibe,
Yeah.
and but it's not like the chill vibe that has worked in Eurovision before. Like the obvious chill vibe song that I know of that has worked very well in Eurovision is Slovenia 2019, Zalan Gaspe with Sebi. That worked quite well with the vibe they were going for with that chill vibe. But this isn't really doing it,
Yeah,
I feel.
I mean, it would require some very clever staging to sell this song in Eurovision.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this would be forgotten by the Norwegian public as well if it isn't put on an interesting way. I could definitely see this song being like the last place in MGP.
Yeah, Wrexham says it might be his favorite so far, and Urban is giving it 3 out of 5, which is a pretty high rating so far tonight.
I think I might agree with Wrexham. I think this might be my favorite, but this is also more the type of music I often would like. It is very much background music, but this is very chill background music. This is background music done right, which is probably not the right fit for Eurovision.
Yeah.
But as a song in and of itself, I enjoyed the sound of it. I thought it worked.
Yeah. A lot of people have compared this to The Weeknd.
I can see the comparison.
Yeah. And I see Luca is
I don't
comparing
know.
it to Benny Christov, who represented the Czech Republic in 2020 and 2021. One of my favorites both here. Actually was my favorite on his second attempt until I saw the live performance. Yeah. But yeah, Benny Christov has like 10 times the energy.
Yeah, this song feels yeah, it's not my type of music, this one, and it kind of shows in my review because I'm not really feeling, I'm not really getting anything from this. It's just
Yeah.
I want it to be a bit more powerful, I guess, but it becomes too chill. But then if we're going for a chill vibe, it's a bit too dancey and stuff. So it falls between like two bowls and is not really in either one fully, and which can work, but like this it I feel like that's its detriment. That's its detriment. Like this song just
Yeah,
it's trying to be two things at once and only doing halfway on both of them.
yeah, I mean, it's doing it better than Icebreaker did back in 2016. But so yeah, not in love with this song, but I'm still ranking it second so far tonight.
Oh wow. So it took over
Over Bobby Socks.
Yeah, Bobby Sox is third right now. I hope they're still
Six.
joyful. Are we done with Sundre and Vagabond?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think so.
Yeah.
because we have two acts left. And they are kind of the two remaining big names. Tone Damli came quite high in Norwegian Idol and has been a household name ever since, despite a lot of people questioning whether or not she's actually a good singer. She did a tour a couple years ago singing Christmas songs, like a Christmas tour, and people were like, why would anybody pay to hear her sing Christmas songs for
Ooh.
you?
Yeah,
That's
but
mean.
she's been around for a bit, for a
Yeah.
while now.
Yeah. The song is
Wasn't it like I don't remember which year she was in Norwegian Idol, but I think she is
same as Reebok.
No, because that was MGP in 2009.
No, I think they were together in Idol as well.
No, she was yeah, because she was I have the information. She was the runner-up in Idol in 2005. So it's 20 years since she participated.
Yeah. Well, the song is called Last Song, and it's written by Erik Småland, Kristoffer Tømmerbakke, Sophie Tweed Simmons, and Yoshi Breen. And let's see if this is the last song we'll ever want to hear in our lives, because we just can't take any more music after this.
When they play the last song, will it be our last song?
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
This
it goes
is this
just goes straight to the point.
Yeah. Kiran is already at the club.
yeah, I like imagining me at like London right now. Just like dancing. Yeah, I'm pulling out all my dance moves. Hands
like-
up to the air and I'm shaking. I'm shaking for this one for real.
So this is the song you get kicked out to. Good to know.
Added to the list. One of many.
Minus points for extra mention. I see the lyrics.
Yeah, this is I feel like this could be like a good show closer actually. Yeah, well, obviously the last song being the last song.
It kind of is the song you'd like to end your show on, also.
Yeah. And then NRK might want to pay her a bit of lip service after her interesting comments after MGP last time she participated in MGP.
Yeah. I mean, I'm told she has, I think, quite the ego here.
But yeah, I like this. This is
It's
that
fun.
one of the it's one of the better dance songs we have this year. I definitely prefer this over Ladybug, for example.
Oh yeah, definitely over Ladybug, yeah. So
I
it's,
don't think she trying to hit the high notes and stuff like that. Like she's staying like really soft pop, and that kind of just works for her. It's like she's trying to hit
I mean-
this epic peak.
I mean, she's not trying to do like anything out of the ordinary in the song. It's just a pure pop song, but it's maybe the thing that makes this better, because they're not trying to force like epic moments like with the Ladybug song.
A little bit repetitive at the end, I feel.
yeah, it's not a very interesting song. It's there.
Yeah, but it got really it got so repetitive like the last minute or so. I found that a little bit annoying. Like maybe one more chord, one more verse, but
I
it's
mean
fine, I guess.
I think this is a pretty fine pop song. This will probably be one of the songs that gets put on rotation on NRK radio stations for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's where it will stay, because if we send this to Eurovision, we are certainly not qualifying.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I will also like to say that this song is currently the song with the most streams in total on Spotify, and it's by quite the mile.
Yeah, I mean, that's name recognition mostly, probably.
Probably.
I can see like it's a little bit different. Like you wouldn't tell like this is specifically a Melodi Grand Prix song. It's like I can see how it could just follow into like mainstream
Hmm.
playlists.
Yeah, I feel like this song, I don't think it needs to win, but I think it's perfectly fine to have it to like just have like a good old regular dance pop song. We don't really have like a pure dance pop song. We have like songs with elements added, like for example Parasite is kind of electronica, and then you have Ladybug with her epicness, and yeah, I feel like this is just it's like after we've been I feel like this song should come like at the end, just like, oh yeah, here's Tone Dani, she's pulling a pop song. Okay, fine. It was nice to listen to, but she's not gonna win.
Yeah, here's Tone. She's still around somehow. Yeah.
It does overstay its welcome, as was mentioned, keeps going a bit too long and doesn't really offer anything new towards the end. Conceptually, I found the theme and lyrics, or like the idea behind the lyrics work. I wish they'd taken out Tesla and a few other changes. So perfectly okay. Perfectly okay, and will probably do better than most of the other songs, I would imagine, due to the name recognition, and that it is a pretty safe tune. There's nothing offensive about it, nothing too much to complain about, I feel.
Yeah, I ranked it 5th out of the 8 we've heard so far, so middling. Yeah, and as I said,
Needs to put on her cover art. She needs to put that as sticker. I wrote these lyrics before Elon went crazy.
well, she probably didn't. because she didn't write anything for this song. Okay. Now we are at the final song, ladies and gentlemen, and variations thereupon, as they taught us to say in Doctor Who. It's Wigwam, returning winner of
They're
Melodi
pretty
Grand Prix.
popular.
And like, I hardly need to check who wrote this song because it's Bernt Jansen, Trond Holter, and Åge Steen Nilsen, the band itself. Last time we sent them all the way to Kiev in Ukraine in 2005, where they shocked everybody by doing quite well.
And
So
I
I see.
remember they tried to make another group called the Wrecking. It was the Wrecking Crew song back in 2017,
Yeah,
which got beaten by Joust.
yeah. I mean, I don't think that is Åge's other band, I think. Isn't it called Ammunition?
I don't remember.
Yeah, because that's it wasn't made for Melodi Grand Prix, like that is actual other project. Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, let's see if Wigwam still got it 20 years later. And we all know why they reformed, right?
No.
Because they had a big hit a year and a half ago when one of their old songs was used as the intro song for Peacemaker on HBO. And they suddenly had fans in the US.
Oh, okay.
So here they
Fun.
are cashing in.
Oh wow, music video.
Yeah. It's definitely AI.
It's super ugly.
It's really giving like 1980s Norwegian rock. That's for sure.
It's definitely Wigwam.
Yeah.
yeah. I bet.
How much of the video is AI? I wonder.
Oh, that was very...
AI?
No, I mean the music, it reminds me a lot of Bjorn from a few years ago. Faith, Bloody Faith was the name of that
Yeah.
song.
It's a bit repetitive, but I kinda like it.
Did Wigwam represent us the previous year? Or
Yeah,
is that was mentioned?
2005.
Back in 2005.
Okay, so they were the actual finalists.
Yeah.
We had one previous winner and then one previous finalist this season. Right? Tevje Wolx and Wigwam.
Yeah, we keep forgetting that we do actually have a proper Eurovision winner in the lineup.
These are being finalists as well. I mean, a bit stacked, but
Oh, switching it up.
I don't know if people like a guitar solo for the... Right? It's not really the vibe.
Will that be played live? Are they allowed to play music live as Eurovision these days? No? Like you pre-record the guitar solo?
I like his outfit though. He's got a really nice outfit on. The lead singer. I don't know where I'd wear that, but I'd find the place.
This is the third song about fire?
Fire and low, easy to write about. So yeah, that was the last song. Wigwam Human Fire. Very much not as strong as their other two Melodi Grand Prix entries, but it's not bad.
No, I feel like
Is it good?
we kind of needed a bit of a rock moment in MGP, but we kind of had that last year as well with Guata, but they were doing kind of their own thing, and this is kind of more like standard rock, I guess. And Wigwam, well, we know this is going to be performed well live because, well, they've been doing it for I don't know how many years.
Many years, and Åge is an amazing vocalist. Yeah.
I have a feeling this might get an Åge might be stuck up for second place once again with Wigwam, which
Yeah.
would be funny because I would if I had a nickel every time he got stuck up at second place in MGP, I'd have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's strange that it happens twice.
Danny Saucedo would like a word.
But yeah, I feel I kind of like that one.
Yeah, definitely one of the more interesting songs this season.
I feel like we didn't really this MGP. It feels a lot more like serious in a way. Like we don't really have like the Super Robs or the Banana Wolves.
No, because
To
when you only have 10 songs, there's not really room for that.
yeah, but I feel like still they could have. I mean, I feel like they could have had at least. Yeah, well, they couldn't. I don't know what I'm talking about, but
I could have had a couple of novelty songs. I agree with that. I think that's part of the fun of Eurovision for those that maybe are not that into like
Yeah.
the normal music. At least there
Yeah,
are like a few fun acts.
there is an argument to be made here that Bobby Socks is the novelty act.
Sure. Sure, I guess like the most novelty-esque here would be Bobby Socks and Wigwam that are the sort of outliers musically. I thought it was perfectly fine. Like the guitar shredding. I enjoy some good guitar solos. Could have used more of that. But to me, didn't stand out super much. I think having listened to all of these, I would probably have maybe Vagabond or Bobby Socks as number one, maybe shared number one. Just among those I liked the most. Unsure if they will score well. I have no idea, but just personal preference.
Yeah. Who do you think would be the most successful if you sent it?
That's a good question. I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe Wigwam does rock do okay at Eurovision.
Well, rock is very up and down at Eurovision.
Yeah, last
Very
year was
unsure
definitely
what
that one.
Very unsure what would do the best among these. I'm not an expert on what makes good Eurovision material in terms of winning.
No. Tevje, you're a bit more of an expert. What do you think?
I will just say that none of these songs are winning Eurovision.
Oh,
We'll
very
leave it at
much
that.
not. Which
We
one might qualify?
I would say I would put my bets on Kyle and Wigwam to sneak through. And if it's done correctly and they can sing, I would also say LLL will also make it to the final. Bobby Socks could be a shock qualifier, but other than that, I don't think any of the other songs would qualify.
No.
But it also depends on the competition that will be in the semifinals. But so far, I think Norway has better chances than most people give them credit for because basically the entire Eurofans everywhere are just going crazy like, oh, Norway's gonna lose, gonna not qualify this year. Oh, it's so bland, it's so boring, and it's not just Norway that is being a bit bland and boring this year. It's a definite pattern among the other national selections this year, with a few exceptions here and there, of course. But I'm not. I don't think I even want to say that any of these are top 10 or top 15 material. I think we should be expected to have a song in the on the second half of the scoreboard.
Yeah, we should just be happy if we
Maybe
qualify.
we'll have 100 points total.
Weren't Norway very sure that Gote would do well? Or am I misremembering?
It
Yeah,
should
seemed
have.
like
they
everyone
were
were convinced that Gote had
really
a good chance at
optimistic.
winning.
Yeah, there were some. Yeah, but that's the thing. You never know what will be doing well or not. I mean, I already had like that Gotham might flop, and that argument kind of stuck for quite a while. I remember all the way back in like March, I was just like, yeah, but Gotham could flop. But the song itself is so good in itself, and I think they did an amazing performance. It was just that the whole like narrative of that the of last year just overshadowed the Gotha and put them at a great disadvantage, really.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. They deserve better.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I'll have to run off right now.
Oh yeah.
Other engagements, but thank you for inviting me, Leofan.
Yeah. Thank you for coming,
And,
and thank you for staying
sharing the
longer
song.
than you said you could.
Yes, now I'm delayed. But thank you,
Yeah.
and have a good rest of the stream and a good night, everyone.
Yeah.
So,
Good night. Bye bye.
goodbye from me.
Run
Have
along.
fun. Bye, Miles.
Yeah. And then they were 4.
Yeah, so I can tell you the ranking that I have. I put LLL at top, followed by Kyle, and then Bobby Sucks, which is my top 3.
Yeah. Do you have a top 3, Kiran?
Yes, I have a top 3, and I'll say it in order. I just have to put them up like this so I know. Okay, so my number 1 spot, I definitely thought last song. I like the pop, fun, soft. Second favorite was The Game. I just enjoyed. I didn't think it was like anything special, but I kind of I liked her vibe that she went with. I thought it was quite fun, and quite nice. And I probably think the third one I put was oh, I lost it, but Swalla.
Yeah. Nora Jabri. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was all right.
Yeah. So she was your third?
She was my third, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a little bit lackluster. You know, I wasn't super pleased with it, but again, I kind of liked it a little bit, the vibe. But yeah, now it's like very pop focused. What about yours, Leo? What was your tops
Yeah.
and bottoms?
Before I reveal my tops and bottoms, who are both in stream, I just like to mention that it's too late for you to return your tickets to the show in Oslo Spektrum.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I know.
Okay, my number 1 is LLL, actually. And Parasite.
Okay.
Yeah. My number 2 is Sondre with Vagabond. And my number 3 is Wigwam with Human Fire. And for my
Interesting. So, go ahead.
yeah, and my bottoms. In let's see, in 7th place I have Ladybug, Hot as Hell. In 8th place I have Kyle Alessandro with Lighter. And in last place, sorry Kiran, it's Nora Jabri.
What did she do?
Not enough.
Fair enough. That is fair.
Yeah.
But I'm actually surprised that you put Vagabond. Are you basing off like your personal favorite or like what you think is gonna do best?
Well,
Because I mean that's very different.
these are personal.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
If I'm
No
going to go
comment.
off what I think would do the best, hmm, uh, I'm really not sure. Like we will probably qualify with LLL, Wigwam, and Kyle at least. Bobby Sox too could be a qualifier.
Hmm. I feel like out of all the people, I feel like um Kyle and Wigwam are like the two people, no, the two acts that could come with a good package in a few weeks in Oslo Spectrum and could be a good enough package to make it to the final. I'm not sure. I would say that if there's if there's anybody I'm really curious about how they're going to do it live, it's gonna be LLL because they could take a lot of different approaches with this song, and it it, it comes down to the vocals because if the vocals are not great, then LLL is gonna fall apart real quick.
Hmm.
But I know that Kyle can sing, and I know that Åge can sing, and it's going to be delivered well. Kyle is going to be dancing and jumping around on stage while everything is burning around him. So I would say like who I think would be like the best full package. I would kind of have to say Kyle because he's done this before and he knows what he's doing. I think.
Yeah. Despite his size, he's not a lightweight. So yeah, it sounds like we're all in agreement that this is not a great year for Melodi Grand Prix, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
not a
true.
complete disaster either.
No, but it kind of like I said earlier, it's kind of a trend that's going through all the national selections, I would say. Like that it's being a bit lackluster.
Hmm.
I think you reacted to the song from Benidorm, Lefa.
Yeah.
I think I know a lot of Euro fans are, especially going at it on Benidorm and NGP this year for it being lackluster, and some people even saying that UMK is not good, even though I think out of the national finals we've heard so far, I think UMK is it beats out the MGP by far, I would say.
Yeah, like I did UMK yesterday with Draco Dodge.
Mm.
Doggy. I'm not actually sure what it says at the end. I think it's Dodge. And like I enjoyed those songs a lot more than I enjoyed these songs.
Yeah, I feel like UMK got it. Got even UMK feels um, a bit on the lower side of the quality scale compared to the songs they've been having in previous years. So I think it's just an underlying trend, which is just gonna make it a lot more harder to predict the winner. I think because I feel like this year's gonna be a tough one. I've heard, I haven't gone into detail on a lot of the other ones, but people are for some reason really hyped about Belgium.
Yeah, I haven't heard those songs yet, so I can't comment. Yeah.
And Eurosong is
Same.
this Saturday, so they're going to be picking whatever they pick then. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, even and then yeah,
Yeah.
it's just I feel like this year is just going to be a very mid-year, I think, in Eurovision. Personally,
Yeah.
there's so far there's not even really any standouts in the national selections, even though we have like a record number of national selections this year.
Yeah.
With like third. I think it was 20 something national selections.
Yeah, we'll have to put our hopes for the internal selections then.
Yeah, and even there, there's I'm not seeing any like signs that would point me to one country standing out. There's of course a whole rumor mill of the UK sending something, but I don't know. France is on a good trajectory, so maybe they'll send something good. But I think like we should expect this year to be a dip in quality compared to last year. But then again, I think there's also not a lot of hype necessarily. People are a lot more quiet about this Eurovision season than last season, but the whole Eurovision season got kind of amplified due to the events that transpired last year. So I'm interested to see how this will be, but yeah, I think if you're gonna ask me, I would say I don't know who is going to win. I don't even have like a clue about who would potentially win. And last year I had like there were some clues hinting at things back in like January with like both Dora and Vidbir with Ukraine and Croatia, and also France being like the sleeper. But this year, no, there's not a lot to really crown as a winner, I think.
No.
But yeah, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, Luca thinks that Belgian songs are pretty good. Their first time checking out Eurosong, and they say they see a lot of hype for the Dutch artist.
Yeah, Claude, I think his name is.
Yeah. So, Kiran, how excited are you for the season?
Mhm. From Norway's perspective, not very excited. However, it'll be interesting to see when everyone collides. You know, but I'm always excited for the final Eurovision night. See when everyone's at their top performance, and just watch what everyone has brought to the table.
Yeah, there's
So
going
I'm hype for the night.
there's going to be a big screen event for the grand final at the Rockefeller this year, like there was a couple years ago. I'm not sure yet if I'm going myself because it's May 17th, a special day for us here in Norway.
Uh, that sucks. Yeah, I probably won't see it then. But it's at nighttime, isn't it?
It starts at 21.
Like, yeah. I might be at London, to be honest,
Oh, that's
because
a
I
lot.
went there last year. Yeah, but it's a fun atmosphere.
Yeah,
It's a fun atmosphere. They're very small in seats, though.
yeah, I need to figure out things between my boyfriend and my family first before I decide what I'm gonna do that evening.
Yeah, because May 17th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind
I
of
mean,
want to
he has
follow.
to go outside, though.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Family things daytime, but I kind of want to throw a watch party here at home in the evening.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd probably do that, though, instead of going to London.
yeah,
But we'll
you're
see.
invited, of course.
Oh, thank you. But it is the 17th of May, so
Yeah,
just keep that in mind, and
very
I'll
much.
I'll probably be day drinking. Yeah, I'll be day drinking. 100% sure. I'll be day drinking.
I've seen you drunk before. I can handle it.
Yeah, 17th of May is special to me.
Mm.
So you might have, I'm filled with extra amount of cheer and liquor.
But
I got this spirit and spirit.
yeah. But I feel like we are more or less ready to wrap it up now. Anybody want to make any last minute comments?
All I'll say is I think this year's MGP is a downgraded quality, but I think there's been an overall downgraded quality for Eurovision this year. So people saying that Norway is DOA is should be watching out because I think depending on what we send, we might make it in May. We're not gonna win, but we'll probably have a similar result to what we had in maybe 2021 with Tix, I would assume.
Yeah. Our goal is to qualify this year. That's the benchmark we should set ourselves.
Yeah, and we have options for things to qualify this year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Well, that's coming. Is I hope we get in.
yeah,
Let's go.
Bobby sucks. Bobby sucks. Because I'm a bit of the mindset, like, if you're not winning anyway, just send the weirdest one, and that would be Bobby sucks this year.
Yeah, since someone who represents Norway, who like, well, so when all the other countries view it, it'd be like, oh, that was fun from Norway. That's cool.
Yeah, and Luca, fair not, I was a Eurovision loner for many years myself.
Did you know that there's a furry Eurovision chat, Luca? That's crazy, isn't it?
Luca is in it.
Oh, okay.
But maybe
Well, there's
some,
always some fun times there online.
I mean, if anybody else is interested in joining, I can share the link to it. There you go.
I'll join it on the day itself, I'm sure.
On the that happens a lot actually. People joining for Eurovision week itself, and then they leave
Yeah,
after. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
generally
that's
tend to
what I
turn
did.
off the chat during Eurovision week because trying to follow that Telegram chat during the show is more or less impossible.
That's why we put it in slow mode.
Yeah, but even in slow mode, it still fills up.
It's gonna be slower this year.
Oh, damn.
Last year I forgot to turn it off until somebody told me, "Aren't you gonna turn it off soon?" But yeah, I need to go do other things, so I'm gonna have to cut us short here after just 1 hour and 52 minutes
Yeah.
talking about 9 songs. Thank you both for coming. I hope
Thank
it's been
you
as
for
fun
having
for
me.
people to watch us as it's been for me to have you here and for you to be here.
Thank you
It's
very
been
much for
great.
inviting us.
Of course, let's make this a tradition.
Oh, yes.
That's good. I'll see you next year then.
Yeah, I hope I see you before then, but definitely here next year for Melodi Grand Prix.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll see me then. All right.
Yeah, unless you remain bedbound for the rest. But yeah, everybody in chat too, thank you for being here and keeping us company and sharing your opinions. I do not have any suitable raid targets, so I'm just gonna close stream and you guys will have to fend for yourself for your next sort of entertainment. And for me, it's gonna be watching the last episode of The Haunting of Hill House with my roomie on Netflix. So yeah,
Have fun.
take care everybody, and good night.
Bye.
Goodbye.